Hello everyone, Ryobi guy here. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And if you've seen a few of my videos before, welcome back. Before we begin, I encourage you to smash that subscribe button below. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So in my bag, I carry my most commonly used Ryobi tools. Now if I know I'm going to burn through a lot of batteries during the day, I'll bring some extra chargers. I have about 8 batteries in my collection. So they're all randomly floating around in a bag. Now these black chargers, like this one came with my combo kit, it takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes to charge one 4-amp battery. Now if I'm burning through batteries, this is not very efficient, so that's why you have to bring a few chargers. The green one is definitely more efficient than the black ones. Definitely less than 2 hours to charge a 4-amp battery. But this spaghetti mess and all these individual batteries floating around in my bag is just not very organized. So what I did is I picked up the Ryobi SuperCharger. So this is going to solve one of my problems, but not necessarily the other. So let's see what some of the features are. So this charger's got 6 ports, so it can carry 6 Ryobi batteries in their collection. Any of the batteries in that collection, it'll charge. So this will solve my organization issue, rather than them floating around in my bag. They lock into place, so they got a nice carrying handle, and they won't fall out, which is nice. However, the only thing that's not going to solve my spaghetti issue is this SuperCharger only charges 1 battery at a time. It goes in sequence 1 through 6. It's got a bunch of indicator lights on the charger itself. It's got a temperature delay, so it checks to make sure each battery is chargeable. If it's not, if it's too cold or too hot, it'll skip and jump to the next one. It'll test whether or not the battery is actually chargeable. Some batteries that if you don't charge in a long time, it drains to a point where the charger doesn't even recognize that a battery exists and is able to charge it. It's got a USB port on the side. You can charge your phone or perhaps a Bluetooth speaker. What I don't like about it, it's got no place to wrap your cord, so I guess you got to wrap it around the charger itself. I do have a bad battery. Now what happened was I left this out in the rain. I wouldn't even really say it was rain, it was just like drizzle. It was only for like a few minutes, but ever since then I wasn't able to charge the battery. So there is a way, the least evasive way is to trickle charge it yourself. So you put it in and out literally for like a half hour. It builds up enough amperage in the battery that the charger will recognize that it exists and recharge the battery. Now there's another way of doing it as well. You can unscrew the 5 Torx screws, all right? Now one of them is being hidden by a cap. Once you remove that cap, you void the warranty. So once you do that, there's no turning back. So once you remove the Torx screws, you can take off the casing. You'll have access to the 2 terminals, of which you can then charge it on a battery charger for like a minute or 2, and hopefully that'll jumpstart it back to life, where you can put it back in the charger and it will begin to charge again. I'll also see in another way, if you didn't want to take out the Torx screws, right here in the R of Ryobi, you can actually drill a pilot hole, all right? And then the M in lithium, you drill a pilot hole just enough to break right through the casing, and you can insert like a 14-2 wire in it, put your alligator clips on it from the battery charger, and charge it for a minute or 2 that way. But obviously, the first thing you would want to try to do is the least evasive way, which would be just trying the trickle charge it yourself. Personally, I'm going to probably call Ryobi and see how their warranty department is, and see if I can just get a whole new battery. So this is going to solve my organization issue. However, it's not going to solve my multiple abilities to charge batteries at the same time. Either way, it's a step in the right direction. Maybe one day they will come up with a system that charges maybe one whole side at the same time. But until then, this is good. You can leave these batteries on all the time because they have the ability to maintain it, so you don't have to worry about the battery being damaged by leaving them in and plugged in all the time. So if you have any questions, comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, if you made it this far, it's a win-win for me. So I'm the Ryobi guy. See you on the next one. All right, so I picked up the SuperCharger. What's going to help me with this? One of my issues is all my individual loose batteries at the bottom of the bag that I have to fish out. So this is a 6-port charger. It charges only one battery at a time, starting with port 1, and sequentially go through 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Apparently doesn't like port 2. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that like button, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, as you never know what bloopers and outtakes you might see on my next video. Until then, have a great one.